What is up, everyone? I'm still Jay, the Mind Master to this day, and it's been a very long time since I did a collection video. Can you believe it's been 7 months since I did a collection video? Most of the time, I did videos were pick videos. Not especially because I had too much college work, I wasn't able to make a collection video. But even though I was going to do a PS4 collection, 100 games, I was like, you know what? I need to get a collection video out now, so I'm gonna do it anyway. So this is my PS4 update collection for 2023. We have this time we have 80 over 80 games, about somewhere around 80. So we're gonna actually go through this a little bit quickly this time. So I'm gonna go straight through the first three stats. Now after one we'll get to our RPGs, and then after that we'll get to the heart of the fun stuff. So that being said, hope you enjoy it. Let's get started with the first stack. Now a lot of these I'm gonna go rapid fire because I have not had a chance to play a lot of these. So, but the games I have played, I will talk to you about. So, first game, I actually picked this up more recently. Aliens Fighting Team Elite. I actually really want to play this one because I heard it's supposed to be really, really good. And much better than Colonial Marines, which I have played, and that game's fucking terrible. Assassin's Creed 4 Backfire. I'm not the biggest Assassin's Creed fan out there. Batman Arkham Knight. I actually have not played much of the Batman Arkham series, but I heard this is supposed to be a great finale. You know, they're coming out with Suicide Squad Killer just this week, which will be the final performance of Kevin Conroy. So that should be awesome. Since he died. Battleborn. Can't play this anymore. Blood and Truth. This is actually one of the very few games I have that's actually a PSVR game. What actually sucks is I don't have a PSVR, so I am still looking for one. So I can actually play these games like this, so it's actually really cool. Okay, so I only have two limited run games to show you, and this is the first one. And this is one of my favorite games I played this year. If you guys have followed the channel or follow me on social media, you guys know what this game is. Blaster Master Zero. Fantastic game. I cannot say enough good things about this game. I still have yet to get the sequel, Blaster Master 2 and 3. Which I do want to get 2 so I could actually play. 2 is like a 15, 20 hour game, so I can actually get that one. Part 3 is going to be a little pricey, but that's okay. But I'm glad to have the first one. Next game. Oh, this is a game that really caught me by surprise. Cars 3 Drift in the Wind. This is a really, really, very fun game. Basically, the skill checks were kind of like Mario 64. Into which you had to do some of them in order to beat the final boss. Even though there wasn't really like an ending per se, but this is still a great game. I definitely enjoyed this one much better than the Cars 2. Days Gone. This game I actually found at the flea market. There was actually a few games I had that I found that flea market that day. Unfortunately, I got rid of 3 of them, which sucks because one that was a cheap sports game. Well, this one I actually, the one that kept. That's okay because it's still a great game. Great game from what I heard though. I heard this is a great game, but I've not played it. But I do want to play it. Next game, Devil May Cry 5. So I've not played Devil May Cry 4, so I need to play that one before I get around to playing this one. But I have played Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. The Devil May Cry 1 is great. Devil May Cry 2 is okay. Devil May Cry 3 is amazing, especially that intro where he kicks some demon ass while eating a slice of pizza. I'm joking. Such an awesome cutscene and awesome series to boot. And luckily this one did take me a while to find, but I was able to get a hold of it. So now I just need to play it. But again, I need to play Devil May Cry 4 first, and I don't know when I'll get around to that one. Next game, Disney Classic Games of Wild and then The Lion King. This one I actually do want to get the Disney Classic Games Collection, which comes with the Jungle Book and the Super Nintendo version of Aladdin. So that'll be the way I play the Super Nintendo version of Aladdin, or if I can get the Super Nintendo one, could put it in box as well. Got a couple of new games. First off, Doom 3 VR Edition. Don't have the PSVR, but still doing this a classic. And this one I actually just picked up more recently, so you will see it as the next video. But pick a video at Doom Eternal. I actually got this. This was after CEO I said to open it. I actually got this game recently for. I actually got this game yesterday, but I actually got this game for $10 at PC Riches. Cause it was supposed to be 40, but this ended up being on sale. So and honestly, the reason why I got this is because I was desperate to find something that day because it was raining today, which is the day I'm recording this video, and then after that, which is a Saturday, May 20th, which was supposed to be the flea market that I wanted to go to, but because it was raining, I couldn't go. So that's why I went thrift hunting yesterday, and I just did not find anything. I had to find something. So glad I found that and mark it off the list when I can. Next game, Dragon Ball FighterZ. I actually do want to play this, but I actually am not going around to before starting this game. Always actually do want to try it. The thing about Dragon Ball is I feel like Dragon Ball is a series that in order to be a true fan of Dragon Ball, you really have to have grown up with it, and I did not grow up with Dragon Ball. So I don't think I'll ever be a fan of the franchise, but that's okay. It's still a great franchise though, but I don't think I'll be a fan. Next game, Dragon Ball Universe 2. I actually got this at GameStop. Is this complete? Yeah, it's complete. For those curious, a lot of my games are complete. In this one, they're not in the best shape. But yeah, this is a really. I actually have not played the Universe games. I heard this was really fun, so I'm looking forward to trying it out. Okay, so we got Evil Within 2. I never owned the first Evil Within. I keep owning the second one, but not the first one. So it kind of sucks because I actually had this game on. It actually comes with a manual, which is pretty cool. I used to have the Xbox One version of this game, and now I have the PS4 version. So glad to have it back. And of course, the other one is Friday the 13th, the game. So that being said, let us continue on. I'm actually gonna move this. So I can actually move it. There we go. Oh. So alright, so next stack. Here we go. First up, God of War. Or boy, of course, you can't get all the boy memes, but yeah, I actually have not played this game. I know I may just be the one. I actually have not played it. I know about the meme, but I have not played it. But I know this God of War Ragnarok. And thinking about this game, as I said, I want to play Ragnarok. I gotta finish this game first before I play Ragnarok. But funnily enough, I actually found this and another game in a minute. But I actually found this at a thrift store for $3. I'm not even joking. And yes, actually, it's got a code. No, not gonna show the code. But this game I got for $3, which is pretty cool. Next up is Justice 2. I've not played this one, but I actually do want to try it because that's hard clean. Next game. This is a game I actually really want to try, but I've not gotten around to playing this game, so I do want to play it at some point. And that's Jump Force. I heard this is not the best fighting game out there, but it's a game I don't have. It's a game I really want to try. I actually got that one from my friend Michael. One of the first purchases I made from him, so pretty cool. Next game, Just Cause 4. Unfortunately, this game does not work, so I'm going to need to find a conditional grid. It's not really in perfect shape. That's okay. Of course, we got Last of Us Remastered. This is another one I want to get around to playing, but actually I'm not. A lot of these games I'm not going around to playing. So I'm actually gonna rapid fire do these. So we can let's go by real quickly. Lego Harry Potter Collection. Words of the Fallen. Mafia Definitive Edition. I actually played this game when I was at 34. This game is just okay. Nothing too great. Marvel Spider-Man. And I actually do want to play this one. But I actually think I tried this one at 34 before I actually get my hands on this game. And I've not gotten around to playing this game. But the one I have played so far, while trying it out, it's pretty good. Master of the Legendary. Okay, this should be in the RPG catalog, but I should not played this game. It's actually really cool. It's actually. Ooh, it's got a code. I'm not gonna show the code, but I love this cover art. Actually, it's really cool. So happy to have this one. And I actually do want to get around to playing the Master games. You know, I know technically they're third-person shooters, but in a way, but I'm supposed to they are RPGs. So didn't want to play them. This game. Mega Man X1 and 2, Legacy Collection 1 and 2. This one comes with this actually comes with 2 collections. This one, which is the one I played, comes with Mega Man X1 through 4. And then X2, Legacy Collection 2 comes with the Mega Man X5, this X5 to 8. So, I actually bought this specifically for Mega Man X1 through 4. I had no intentions applying Mega Man X1 to X5 to 5 to 8, so I definitely won't be coming back to because I did try it out. They're okay. I honestly wasn't in the mood to play all these games, so that's why I didn't bother playing them. But anyway, next up, Mega Man. Not Mega Man. Sorry, Monster Hunter World. Alright, now this should actually, and also got Monster Hunter World Iceborne. These are actually being the RPG catalog, but actually I'm not gonna amount to playing these. This game. But Mother Gunship! Another badass title, but this game's supposed to be like Borderlands. However, I could not for the when I figure out what to do, and this game's hard as shit, so good luck with that. Next up, we got Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, and Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 and Road to Boruto. These are actually pretty cool. They're supposed to be good fighting games. Next up, we got, oh boy, I hate this game. Nacho Post Blasters, Heroines Infinite Duel. This game sucks. Like, I don't give a shit about this people saying, oh, this game's a really cutesy and adorable fighting game and it's pretty good. No, this game is trash. This game is fucking trash. Doesn't matter. It's a booby game for the sake of being a booby game. Moving on. Next game. Predator Hunting Grounds. It's actually another one that I actually do want to try out, but just like I heard this is not the best Sony game that they made. Although it actually came out very well in the System Live for being a game that Sony made themselves, so pretty cool. Next game, Puyo Potato. I actually just beat this game not too long ago. This game is not really for me. I know it's supposed to what this game is trying to do, but my god, this game definitely dragged on way too long. And like I said, this game is made for kids this game is made for little kids who want to get into RPG, who want to get into puzzle games. But honestly, for my demographic, it's not for me. Next up, Ratchet and Clank. This is a game I really want to play. Actually, my brother was wanting to play this. It's funny enough, it's actually based on the Ratchet and Clank movie. Remember that movie? Yeah, nobody remembers that movie, but it's still a pretty good game. Alright, so let's move on to the final stack, which is this stack. Actually, should probably actually let me do this. No, I'll just leave it there. Never mind. Alright, let's move on to the final stack, which is basically this stack. So, stack number 3, here we go. Scribblenauts Mega Pack. This is actually supposed to be a combination of Scribblenauts Unmasked and Scribblenauts Unlimited, which was released with the Wii U. Kind of weird that they didn't go to the DS games, of course, but this is still pretty. I heard these games are really, really good, but and again, this will probably be the way I play Scribblenauts Unlimited, Scribblenauts Unmasked. Next up, a remake of a classic PS2 game, Shadow of the Colossus. I actually really want to play Shadow of the Colossus, but I kind of don't want to get this game that's sealed. I actually want to get an open copy so I could actually play it and then have to sell the sealed copy. It was a really dropped down in price, which I can't give much credit. Next game, Space Hulk. It's actually more to 40K game version of the board game based on Warhammer 40K. I didn't even know this was a Warhammer 40K game until I found out at the flea market. So pretty cool. And that's the only time I've ever run across that game. No joke. Next up, Star Wars Battlefront. I actually got this game for $1. Next up, Star Wars Battlefront. Another cheap game. This game I actually got as a gift from my friend Dio. So thanks so much for hooking me up on this one. Terraria. This game I actually heard is actually supposed to be really good. And plus that actually comes with a manual. But the PS4 games very do. But heard this is supposed to be like a 2D Metroidvania version of Minecraft. So even though I'm not the biggest Minecraft fan, I do want to try it out. Next game, Titanfall 2. I heard this is supposed to be a really good and really short RPG. So, not RPG, sorry, first person shooter. So, and I heard the multiplayer is good, but obviously single player is where it's at. And I heard it's also one of the best games on the system. Someday we'll be trying it out. Next game. This game not sure to be with the RPG list, so I wish I had not played this game. And Reference Talk, I think this game is going to be like Dark Souls, and I'm a little nervous about that. That's okay, that's too good than Kiwami. I actually found this game at a book off for, there's complete, but I actually found this game at a book off for $8. Now, considering the condition, that wouldn't be the best deal, but honestly, this game actually goes at 15 to 17, so not bad for $8. $8 well spent indeed if I get any game I need. Next game. Jobs in Midgard. Midgard. Another one that it's probably an RPG, but again, I actually got this game from when I GameStop when they were recording some stuff out. So I actually got this game for a really good price. Another Fantasy Seal game, UFC 3. So again, the my Fantasy Seal games, I much rather try to find a complete box copy so that I can actually sell the seal and make some trade cards out of it. Actually, I think when I find a complete box copy, I probably sell it to Johnny Boy from Tradition, so because I need because it's this type of game. Next up, Uncharted 4 Deep's End. I actually have played the Uncharted games, and I have all the. I think I was trying Uncharted 3 a few couple of years ago, but I've actually not got around to playing this, so it is complete with everything. Fortunately, I was able to find this for reasonable price because I was not going to pay. I actually almost got this from Retro 88 when he was doing his claim sale, but yeah, I was fortunate to actually find it in a while instead of paying retail for it. And this game is actually really cool. This game, I was fortunate to find this at Saratoga Comic-Con, which is a good thing because I've been looking for this game for a very long time. And that game is Undertale. It's actually game by fan. It's actually by Fangamer. So you can tell why there's no ESRB, even though this game should be way more rated T for teen. But maybe not rated M because it's not a lot of blood, but definitely T. But yeah, this game's also really good. I technically beat I'm not sure. But I technically beat this game. By technically, I mean that basically I beat the game, but I beat it until I got the bad ending. So I need to do some more research on this. This is kind of an interesting piece of my collection. Wonder Boy H.M. Monster World. What's actually really cool is that this is basically a civic version, and this is factory sale, and it's actually limited to 1,700 copies. I'm not sure if I want to open this or not, but it's actually really cool to own this, and even though it's actually from the second region, but thankfully PS4 is region free, so I can play it. And the final game in the normal stack is World of Warships Legends. One of the guys I used to be roommates with, Bradley, actually was playing the 7+1. Those are the this were cool. I had the PS4 version. I actually got this before I actually knew about it, so I'm playing it. Too bad I have no interest in playing it, but that's okay. Alright. Let's get to, we are done with the normal stack, but let us get to the stack that you guys really want to see the most. And the really good stuff. And those are my RPGs. So as many of you guys know, I am a huge RPG fan. And so basically, and by a lot of these games I have beaten, but there are games I've not got around to starting and starts playing. But I will tell you a lot more in detail about these games if they're good or not. So the first game on the list is 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. This is such a fantastic game. I actually played this game not too long. I actually played this game like I think a year ago. I actually beat this game last year. So, and this is one of my favorite games I played last year. It's basically an RPG, but also a game that combines tower defense and what's the other one they call a visual novel at the same time. Though it does have some RPG elements, so that's why I'm counting it as an RPG. But yeah, it's a great game. This is a game I really want to play, but I don't want to play until I get the first one, and that's Atelier Sophie 2. Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream. I actually found this game at what's the place I'm thinking of? I actually found this game at GameStop. I actually found, and I didn't want to pay what I was going for. Luckily, I found this game on clearance. Unfortunately, I couldn't return it if I bought it, but that's okay because I needed it for the collection. So, and plus I could always resell it if I need to. So next game. This is another game I have not played. Black Order, Quarter Nights. I actually got this game from Muhammad, so thanks a lot, my man. But actually, I didn't know that this was actually based on the anime, and actually I've not got around to playing this game. I don't think I'll get around to playing this game because I heard this game was terrible. So we'll see about this one. Next up, this game I have tried out. It is an RPG. I mean, come on, From Software for crying out loud, so of course I had to put it on here. Bloodborne. Fantastic game from what I played. I actually got stuck in this one, couldn't figure out what to do. But funny enough, I'm not the best at Dark Souls-like games, but it is a Souls-like game. Again, this is technically It's actually the new IP, the new original game from that place was Atlas Souls, kind of similar to how Elden Ring is, which is kind of crazy because that game won Game of the Year. But what I have played is I did enjoy and I cannot wait to play more if I can figure out what the hell is to do. Next game, The City of Final Fantasy NT. I actually have not. Is this complete? Yeah, it's a code. I'm not sure the code, but it's complete. So this game I have played. I actually not played this game. I actually do want to play it, but it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a very long time before I get around to playing it, which sucks because I love Final Fantasy. But I heard that this is actually not the best Final Fantasy game I played, so it really sucks. But that's okay. Next game, Dragon Quest Builders 2. Actually, I played this game. It's actually an RPG that also plays on Minecraft. Funny enough, I actually played this during the day, not tonight. But regardless, I actually really enjoyed this game, but I actually got myself stuck in one of the missions, so I actually have not come back to this game. I'll probably have to look it up, how to get through this part, but it is complete with the artwork. This is in the condition upgrade, but we also have to get this. So this game I actually really want to play. I want to put this game higher than the game I'm currently playing, but I decided to play this game first because this one's long enough, but I've seen it a little bit. And that game is Fairy Tail, based on the anime. So, like I said, I do want to play this game at some point because I heard it's actually developed by Gust of all developers, and it's supposed to be a really good RPG made by the same people who made the Atelier. So pretty cool. So next up, we got 2 Final Fantasies. You already saw the city up, but there's the 2 main ones. First up, we got Final Fantasy VII Remake. Fantastic game. I absolutely enjoyed it. Yeah. Basically, I actually covered this game when talking about hidden gems, so I'm not gonna show too much of it here. It does come with codes. I'm not gonna talk about it. But yeah, if you have seen my hidden gems video, don't recommend check it out. Because I talked about this game more there. But I have enjoyed this game. This is one of my favorite games I played this year. So, and I will leave a link to my video in the description down below. Go check it out if you haven't. It's actually a response video, unless you edited my good friend Ray. So thanks very much, my man. And I promise I'll get that script done. Next game, Final Fantasy 15. A fantastic game. Actually, I played this game on Xbox One. So cool to get it on PS4, and I actually do want to play this game again, but it's gonna be very long time because I got a lot of other Final Fantasies I need to play before I get around to playing this one. Next game, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. I know technically this is an RPG. This is more a fighting game, but the campaign, the single player campaign, although it's short, is actually like an RPG. It actually plays a lot like what's the game? Guardian Heroes. And we also can't the games which was a sister called a princess. So this is actually just like Guardian Heroes. Unfortunately, this game is just okay, nothing too special. Next game, Horizon Zero Dawn. I know. Okay, technically, the thing about this game is I wouldn't count this game as an RPG, but it gets classified for being an RPG, so I'm counting it anyway as an RPG. But yeah, actually, I have played this game. It's an awesome game, but man, I'm bad at stealth games or games that use a lot of stealth. I'm gonna get solid because that's what Sony's been making. Next game, Kingdom Hearts 3. Another game I played on Xbox One. This is the PS4 version, but still happy to have this. And I love that artwork, by the way. I love how colorful it is. Next game, Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel 3. Fantastic. I have talked about this game before, but I actually have this game on Switch, and this is the PS4 version. This is probably going to be the way I play Trails of Cold Steel 3, though I need to play the first one before I play this one, and I don't know when I'll get around to playing that one. I actually think I started it, but I don't think I'll get around to finishing it, as I'll have to start it over, but that's okay. Anyway, next game. Next, we got one more stack of RPGs, and after that, we will get to my more uncommon games. Leon Kingdom 2 Elven Kingdom. This is another game that I wanted to put on the backlog. I was gonna play this game after I beat Gungar. Unfortunately, I never beat Gungar, so unfortunately, I never was able to start this game. It is complete, by the way. All these games are complete, but I wasn't able to start this game, so I don't know. I'll be able to start this game in time before I head back from it to start my internship. Because I will be doing an internship. Next game, Neo, another Dark Souls-like game by Sony, of all people. And pretty cool. So that's just what I do. Souls, but it's not developed by From Software. Technically, I have 4 personas, but this is actually the 3 in the stack. And, okay, I know this was not an RPG, but it does connect to RPG music, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna include it anyway. And that's Persona 3 Dancing Moonlight. Like I said, there's another version of this game, which I will show in a little bit, although we'll weird is that this is actually the better version, but it's pretty cool. And, of course, I got Persona 5, and Persona 5 Royal, and the Steelbooks. This one I'm definitely not gonna play anytime soon because I heard this version is not the best way to play the original game. So we'll talk about this one. So this game, I actually do want to play, but it's been in the backlog for a very long time. Because right now, like I said, there's another game I'm playing at the moment. I was going to play this game when I got back, but then after I started going through, I was like, you know what, I want to get the other game done first because it's actually going to be shorter. It's going to be a game I do from French as well. Speaking of, let's move on to that. So, we got 2 Tales games, and of course I love the Tales series. We got Tales of Arise and Tales of Berseria. So, remember when I said RPG I'm currently playing? I'm going to talk about this one first just to get out of the way. Tales of Berseria, I am playing this game at the moment. This is a fantastic game so far. I love how this game basically you're basically how can I say this? Okay, so basically you're basically Fellow Crow. We're basically out there witnessing the murder of her brother, or her younger brother. She becomes a daemon, and of course the daemons are on the unlock. It's basically, I've not played this game for a while. I only played 7 hours in this game, but I have played. I definitely enjoy it. The party members plus the companions are really likable. The voice acting easily fits the characters. This is such a great game. And when I played so far, and of course Mangu is one of the most funniest freaking anime girls like ever. I'm joking, but yes, great game so far, and I cannot wait to play more. But we can't talk about Tales of Berseria without talking about my favorite game I played last year and beat last year, and that game is of course Tales of Arise. Many of you guys know this, but if you do not, I made a video saying about my favorite games I played and beat last year, and this game was easily my favorite game I played and beat last year. Mostly because of likable characters, great atmosphere, just everything about this game was perfect. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, grinding for Gald and getting doing side quests does suck, unfortunately, and buying items does suck in this game, unfortunately, because you have to sell some stuff. You don't get money from defeating monsters, unfortunately. So I answer why that can turn some people off. But which is why this is my second favorite Tales game. But honestly, I honestly don't care about that. If you want to say let's do it just because that it doesn't mean it's the best Tales game. My opinion counts. Well, guess what? If you say that your opinion counts, guess what? Your opinion doesn't count either. But yeah, fantastic game. I always say this would be a lot more M-rated. This should be a lot more M-rated than T-rated, but I absolutely love this game. One of my favorite Tales games of all time. My second favorite Tales game, right behind Exilia. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess continue with the action RPG bandwagon. Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. This is actually I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, I have to do it all the time. But anyway, yeah, this game is actually made by Falcom, who also made the Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel, and the E series. Funny how actually a couple E games, spoiler alert. But yeah, this is a great game. I really enjoyed this game. I had this game my second favorite game of all time. I think I might put this game down a little bit as one of my favorites because Well, I have beaten this game. I don't. It's not a game that I'm kind of wanting to replay, and that's honestly because of the fan service. And not much of this game does not have an English dub, unfortunately. But I really enjoyed this game. One of my favorite RPGs of all time, and not my number one favorite RPG of all time, but definitely one of my favorites. All the characters are super likable, and it's just a great freaking game to have a Falcom game that's made in a modern setting. Even though, because we're not gonna see those every day, even though it was out of their desire, but to make one. But despite that, still a great game. We got a couple Yakuza games. So we got Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, and Yakuza Kiwami. I've actually not played Yakuza 6, but I have played Yakuza Kiwami, which is basically the first Yakuza game. And man, this game was a treat. This game was an absolute blast. I absolutely love this game. This is one of those games that's bastard insane. And not to mention, this is another one I covered in my Hidden Gems video, so go check that out. And speaking of Hidden Gems, I'm not going to go too deep into this one, because I already talked about this game. Ise members... That's another one. It's actually coming out right there, but Ise Wakamosa Dana, great game. One of my favorite RPGs on the PS4. Of course, I love Adol Christian, and this game was an absolute treat. This is also on Switch, but I'm glad that the PS1 version. I actually got this game from someone who was trying to sell some stuff, and I was the first to message him. Unfortunately, he blocked me on Instagram. Stupid, but still a great game. And I think his name is Ultra Bust. So despite the fact that you blocked me, so thank you so much for hooking me up, man. I really appreciate it. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games left. So let's get into. So here are my more uncommon / more harder to find titles. That I want to bring for us today. So first game in that stack, ReZero, the Prophecy of the Throne. Is that right? Yeah, ReZero, Prophecy of the Throne. So I actually never seen the anime, and I actually do want to try this game out. But it's actually in the big pause. I'm probably going to keep it like this until I can find an actual one to replace it with. And then after that, sell this one. But the reason why I got this is because this was actually going for like $60. And then after that, I think this was going for $60. And then after that, I think I got it for 30, but basically if somebody picked this up for 20, they're going to make a pretty good profit. But yeah, still really cool. I have this. Alright, so here's the fourth Persona, and unfortunately, this is the worst one. This is one of the worst pieces of shit I ever played. You guys follow me on social media, you guys know which game I'm talking about. I hate this game. Persona 5 Dancing. This game sucks. This game sucks. Like, I don't give a shit about, it's cute, no, this game sucks. And I'm telling you, it's a motherfucking fact that this game is a piece of shit, and it honestly should be abandoned to the depths of hell. So maybe, although to be fair, I definitely should replay it and actually probably see the ending. But yeah, I'm never gonna play that game again. And it's a good thing I beat the Evolution Universe, because man, that game is, Persona Dance is just as horrible as that game, if not worse. Anyway, next up we got Ys Memories to Saseda. This is actually really cool because this actually comes in the special edition, the Timeless Adventure edition, which I've never seen a used listing for this one. So, sorry about this. I found this at Book Off, and when I found this, I could not find any listings for this. I know I could have gone with sold listings, but I didn't know I was getting a good deal or a bad deal. All I know is I felt like I found something pretty rare. So that's why I got this, and it's a good thing because I've never seen this game in the special edition since. So I'm actually, it's actually really cool I have this, and I've actually beaten this game not too long ago. I beat this game last year. I didn't really enjoy this game, though it doesn't compare to the greatness that is Ys 8, which I have right here, but. Yeah, this is definitely a really good game. This is actually the first Ys game I actually played, and yes, Grudo is a bastard to get going. Fuck him. Anyway, next game. Blue Reflection Second White. I don't want to play this game until I play the original. But I still want to get this now when I can and mark it off the list because I've never seen this. I'm never going to want to cost this game again for a reasonable price. And again, I am still missing Blue Reflection. That's actually a super hard game to find. Although it did receive a reprint. Actually, when it costed, we don't have to one cover, it was overpriced, and unfortunately it was the first print. I might have to go for the second print for that one, but that's okay. Alright, this is my last one in the run game, and this is a game I've never seen. I actually really wanted this game so bad. And unfortunately, I actually ended up getting a very good price on this game. Actually, my dad got it for me, so he paid for the whole thing. So, thanks to Dad for watching this video. And that's River City Girls. This game, they actually just came out with a sequel not too long ago. And I actually ordered this game back in September, but I did not get my hands in this. I actually did not get my hands in this game until November. So it took 2 months for me to get my hands in this game. But I bet you I do have this game in my possession now. No, and it's actually a really fun game. So, I'm very happy to finally have this one. And I'm not counting this one for it's a complete PS4 set. But man, I'm bad at this game, honestly. So I need more practice with this one. And following my last 2 games here, where we got Berserk and the Bandit and the Hawk. Which story about this is actually a very uncommon title, very hard to find. And what's actually really cool is that I actually found this game at the flea market. From Joe, aka the flea market guy that I see all the time. Every time I go to the flea market, the usual flea market I go to, which is 77th. And this game is one of those games where I actually did not want to get this game. Let me reverse that. This is a game that I either do not want to pay for retail for, and now that I also do not like paying for retail, for games and then because in fact they have a hard to find one and I have to pay more. So either I try to find this game in the flea market and get it for cheap, or I basically get the trade card and get it for game. So in the case of this game, I actually found this game at the flea market. I did a bundle deal, got a lot of games for $50, which is basically this and then if you calculated it, this ended up being $6.25. So actually getting this game for $6.25, which is easily a good deal. So in fact this game is also more than that. So it is complete, so happy to mark this one off the list. But there was one more title. This is our last game for today. This is actually one of the rarest PS4 games. I know this game received a reprint, but that doesn't change the fact that this is still one of the rarest PS4 titles out there. And this game is factory sealed. And fortunately, when I saw this game, I was like, oh my god, I need this game so bad. Because I've never seen this game, and this is not a game I ever want to pay for retail for. So either I try to find this game on the flea market and get it for cheap, or work out a trade to get this one. Unfortunately, I ended up trading my Castle Kingami the game was not complete, but okay, I got a really good deal on that one. So and then after that, I had to, and then this cost me nothing. So for $30 in trade credit. My most expensive PS4 game I own, Warrior Princess and the Blind Prince, and this is actually a factory sealed copy. So this is also a very good RPG or puzzle platformer made by Nippon. But again, this is not a game that I ever want to pay retail for. This game did receive a sequel called Girl King and the Great Hero, which I do not have in the moment, but I'm still very happy to finally have this game. I'm finally mark it off the list. Doesn't matter if it's a first print or a second print. And then that means that I can actually go after some of the other harder to find titles if I can get them for a reasonable price. But that being said, I gotta go. I gotta get this stuff put away, and now I gotta get to bed because I am extremely tired. So I will see you guys on Monday or whenever I get this video up. I'm JD the Money Master. Keep on guys having a great time. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.